Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff members. And if you still want to come to upcoming Clippers games,
it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for James Harden.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green, then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. And for Los Angeles, Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the center. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Curry dishes to Henry. Launches it. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. Jones kicks to Harden. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now Moody. Pass to Butler. Curry with it. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Harden finds Zubac. Done against MP. Here's Leonard. And Moody pulls it down.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Butler. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Here's Zubac. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Leonard. Looking to end the run. Warriors with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Here's Dunn. The Warriors making the shot. Back to Harden. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 13. Butler finds Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 9 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Moody pulls it down.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Clippers trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
MP against Harden. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Butler deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Henry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud! Let's hear it! Who wants a free t-shirt? Louder! Yeah!
And now, quick review at the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He's averaging about 19 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And they pick up 2.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Takes the 13-footer. It's Curry. That time on the assist by MP. Curry's got 11.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Dunn. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Warriors leading by 18. Outside, Green. Back to Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good on the triple. Harden's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here is Harden. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Done outside. Pass to Zubac. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 10 points for MP. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Launches a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Green kicks to Butler. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Here's Leonard, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Count the basket. Leonard's got 7.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Warriors leading by 21. Outside Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harden the pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Now here's Jones. Harden sets the pick for Jones. No good with the triple. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kawhi Leonard. And so Butler nails both of them. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Harden, 5 points in the game. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Over in the corner, Kuminga drains it from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Harden looking it over. And they get it. The shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Batum. Bogdanovich is out there with Harden. Then it's Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And here's Bogdanovich following Jonathan Kuminga's three. Shoots over Henry. Bogdanovich, no luck. Golden State's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Pass to Coffey. And here's Bogdanovich. 11-point game his last outing. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Curry against Bogdanovich. And another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Batum. Bogdanovich with it. Still scoreless. And it's blocked.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Payton in the corner. MP, that's for two. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Harden kicks to Simmons. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Bogdanovich. Brown comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Amir Coffey. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Harden outside. Looking to get it going. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is where James Harden's three-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the three? No problem. He goes right to the mid-range.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 40-point game against Memphis.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here is Harden. Pass to Simmons. Done outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Dunn's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. MP outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Brown finds Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Payton with a screen on Simmons. A shot by Pajemski, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Harden the pass to Zubac. Brown deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Brown. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Here's Podziemski. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by MP. They need this. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
MP sets the screen for Payton. Overdone, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Payton sends it back. Here's Henry. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now, here's Dunn. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Harden's shot is off. The Warriors shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Simmons. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Outside, Kuminga. Over in the corner, Green. Floats it up for Kuminga. Payton inside. Brown on him. Payton can't get it to go. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons inside. He's defended by Podziemski. MP finds Payton. Out to the right wing. Now Podziemski. And another 3 for Golden State. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Golden State Warriors.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine gonna show you real power when that camera turns off.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Butler. Then there's Moody. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's the Warriors now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Harden. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints on.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one's good. MP.
Three-point basket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Clippers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Curry finds MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Henry's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Jones. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
That's pure strength from Draymond Green. When he gets hit, he still finds a way to score it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Draymond Green at the foul line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Green.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Lobs it up for Zubac. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
Curry passes to MP. Right wing. Moody gets a screen from Henry. Moody finds MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 30.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. Leonard with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I love when Kawhi Leonard evens things up. You make a 3, I'm coming right back at you.
And Green slams it in.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Dunn. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Green with the jam.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here is Harden. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Done outside. Jones kicks to Leonard. No good on the three. And here's Golden State. They're on a 15-5 run here. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Zubac's a screen on Curry. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry outside, connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 21.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And here's Leonard from 3. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got his 6th rebound on the night. At the top of the key, Curry. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Butler dishes to Henry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Zubac. Down low. Here's Dunn. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Butler finds MP. Over in the corner, Green. Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Zubac. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 13.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Zubac. To end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Curry passes to MP. Butler on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Done against MP. Pass to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Henry. Curry against Harden. The 3 from MP. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
How about that second gear displayed by Chris Dunn on that drive? Caps it off with a brutal throwdown.
Here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Curry's got 23.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
2 minutes remaining.
Dunn looking over the floor.
2 minutes.
Over MP. Here's Zubac. Another shot. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Leonard. MP against Dunn. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Shots good from Butler.
Guys, we've seen this. Jimmy Butler has the ability to take over games, and he's doing it right now.
LA's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Jones. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Dunn, wide open, he fires. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And that one's good. Green.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Harden outside. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to MP. Outside, Green. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Left side, Leonard. Over Moody. And that one's good. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Here's Curry. And yes, it's good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA.
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Way to bring home that W.
Yeah.